Happy Thursday, everyone. Becky Timms here for The Drive at 5 from BeckyTimms.com. And I'm so excited. Today, I am going to share with you 7 things that you should not do when you're private labeling your very first product on Amazon. So 7 things not to do when you're private labeling your first product. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Becky Timms, and I am super excited about helping you earn your first dime online with e-commerce. I've been selling online for 18 years on eBay, 5 years on Amazon. I've had over $1.3 million in sales part-time. I do Amazon part-time, and I am so passionate about helping you make your first sale online. So let me go ahead and jump in and tell you these 7 things to avoid when private labeling your very first product on Amazon. The very first thing is you want to make sure that you are ungated in that area. So make sure that you're ungated so that you don't want to sell a beauty product if this is your first item on Amazon and you're not allowed to sell in the beauty category. That would really stink, right? Or maybe you want to sell your own brownie mix, like Becky's brownie mix, but I'm not ungated in groceries. Well, I am, but if you're not ungated in groceries, you're not going to be able to sell Becky's brownie mix, right? And so you want to make sure that you're ungated in that category. That would be the very first thing to check for. And the second thing that I would recommend is do not make emotional decisions. This is a business. You need to treat it like a business. And I think it's really good if you can tie something that you're passionate with. But if, data doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie, and you need to make data-driven decisions. I've had clients in the past, and they would come to me, and they would be super duper excited because of this product that they found, and I would say, there is no way I would touch it with a 10-foot pole. And I wouldn't. And I would encourage them not to as well, because you can't get excited. This is like people wanting to sell the fidget spinners, and the fidget spinners were on the downhill side, right? You can't do that. You have to be ahead of the curve. So remember, you want to be zigging when everybody else is zagging. So that's the second thing that you need to look for. The third thing, no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby. And I know a lot of people sell baby items on Amazon. I personally do not sell baby items. You will need extra certification, child product certificates, maybe some extra, anybody's health and safety. If it relates to anyone's health and safety, I stay away from it. Now, I have an LLC. And so I would be protected if anyone ever tried to sue me. But why put yourself out there and set yourself up for things like that? And these are things that you don't know that you don't know, right? So when you want to start selling on Amazon, so that's why you need someone that has gone before you and made the mistakes before you or learned, so that they can turn around and teach you exactly what not to do. Third or fourth thing, no fragile items. You don't want things that are going to break. Now, depending on where you're shipping your item from, it could be from Asia, it could be from Canada, Mexico, north, south, east, west. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. But if you just look around your neighborhood at how just FedEx and UPS handle your boxes, you can only imagine if it was on a little rowboat from China, right? Those boxes are going to get thrown around so much. However, I will say every package that I've received from overseas, from China specifically, they have that wrapping down pat. They know how to pack a box, and they got it, right? I would say that's one of their strategic points, is how they wrap a box, because it's amazing for every product that I've received. But why set yourself up to fail for fragile items? Or even if it's not fragile when it gets to you, what about when it goes from Amazon to Amazon's customers? I'm not sure if you know how Amazon handles their customers either. So it's something to just, be aware of. The next thing I like to want you to avoid is heavy items. Now, I know all the trainers out there say, less than 1 to 2 pounds. And I say that too. And let me tell you why. I say that for your first product. Because when you are importing your very first product, you want it to be less than 2 pounds and, fit in the size of a shoebox. Now, I say that because all I want to do is build your confidence up. And if you can import one item successfully and get it listed on the first page of Amazon and make a sale, guys, you rinse and repeat. You can do any product from there on out that you feel comfortable with, that you have the budget for, because of course heavier items are going to cost more money. But it's just something that I want you to, like I said, I want to help you earn your first dime online. And the biggest hurdle of making your first dime online is right here, these 6 inches. Thinking, yes, you can do it, because I know you can do it. I mean, little old me from North South Carolina, population of 800, one stoplight, and I'm importing internationally and selling the bejesus out of a ton of products on Amazon part-time. I know you can do it too. So that's the next one. The next thing I want you to do is avoid lithium batteries. Anything that has a lithium battery, there are rules and regulations. And not only lithium batteries, hazardous materials. I sell products that have hazardous materials in them. I have them made here in the United States. I have them private labeled. And they have SDSs, which are safety data sheets. They used to be called MSDS, which are material safety data sheets, but now they're called safety data sheets after OSHA recently changed their regulation about 2 years ago. So there's a whole lot of things that you need to jump through with that as well. And the next item and the last one is just make sure that the items on the first page aren't a name brand. And when I say a name brand, like if you were going to make a coffee maker and you type in coffee maker on Amazon and the very first page is, Keurig's or Mr. Coffee, I would not touch that because it's too much competition. And there's something called the law of familiarity. Say that like 3 times real fast, right? And it's really true because, and I've said this before, and think about this in your own life. Whatever you grew up using with your parents or your grandparents or however you were raised, 9 times out of 10, you probably use 1 or 2 or 3 or more of those brands that you used when you were growing up. I mean, if you grew up on Tide, washing your clothes in Tide, you may buy Tide now. I remember we used to use Lye soap. That's how we used to make it and use Lye soap to wash our clothes because we were poor, right? We couldn't afford no Tide with the special scents and the bells and the whistles. But Lye soap, or if you use Colgate, or just let me know in the comments if you use any type of brand that maybe you were brought up with. And I can't see any comments. So if you're watching me, Val, I saw you jump on. I was trying to see the little pictures up there, but usually I get to see the comments. Let me see. Oh no, I can't see comments. Oh snap, I done really messed up now. But that's okay. So I just wanted to give you these tips tonight. If you want more tips on how to private label, I am having a live private label webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm literally sitting at the ballpark watching my son practice baseball, and I'm going to be leaving. I'll be home at 8 p.m. Eastern to jump on a live webinar. If you're interested, go to privatelabelcourse.com. and it'll take about an hour, and I'll walk you through step by step by step the exact process that I use to private label my products and have over $1.3 million in sales. So if you like this video, share it, thumbs up. If you're watching me on YouTube later, smash that subscribe button. And guys, I've been crying. Let me tell you, I was getting ready to jump on the Drive at 5 for you, and one of my Facebook friends, she had the cutest idea. She's pregnant and she has 2 boys and her husband, and she found out, well no, she didn't find out. She was going to find out today the gender of her baby. And so the doctor called her and they have the gender in an envelope, and so she wanted this cute way to, break it to the family. So she hired a videographer, she went to Walmart, gave the Walmart people her envelope and told them to open it and like put, make the cupcakes the color of whatever the baby was. Pink for a girl, blue for a boy. So stupid excited for her. I was watching the video before this, tears running down my face. Just so excited. So I don't want to say what it is in case any of you are friends with her. I want her to share it, but oh my gosh, so excited for that family. Okay, so see you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, privatelabelcourse.com. I can't see your comments, but tell me hey, tell me bye, tell me whatever. Tell me you watch the replay. I love the ones that watch the replay. And also tell me if you're a first timer watching me over here on the Drive at 5. So Becky Tim signing off. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Drive at 5.